Hello, is this thing on? Hello? I know it's on. I know you can hear me. Hi. I'm just being silly goofy kitty. Hi. Who got first? Micah. Welcome here, Micah. How are you? Hi, Mimi. How are you, Mimi? Get your star bits. You feeling sicky? No, Mimi. No, Micah's sick too. No! Hi, Fleur. Are you sick too, Fleur? Why is everybody unwell? Including me. What is happening? What is happening right now on this earth? Hi. Hello. Hi. Why are you sick? Why are you sick? You're not allowed to be sick. You're not allowed. You're not allowed. Granted, I'm not sick. I'm just sore. My grandma back is challenging me. Last couple days. You're not sick? Okay, good. But I might be in a couple hours depending on how my body handles what I gave it today. Were you working too hard, Fleur? I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that you were working too hard. Chiropractor was very good, except I'm very tight. Brows. So I'm going again next Wednesday to hopefully help fix this shit. Fix it. I gotta fix it. Because the reason I didn't go to work today, I didn't go to work today, by the way. The reason I didn't go is because my back was so sore last night that I couldn't even like sleep properly. So I got like no sleep. I got like 3 hours of sleep, and my entire back just fucking hurts so bad. So, you know, it is what it is. Very sad, very sad. But I think I realized why the head office at my work doesn't like bother me about sick days, because now I'm under contract as part-time. So I have my Wednesday off, and then if I take one other day off, that's 24 hours, and that's what my quote-unquote contract is. So technically missing an extra day does not require a sick note because that's in my contract. So there, higher ups. A few IPAs, a share of a buffalo wing bucket, and blue cheese sauce, and I don't know how many tequila shots. Hey, yo. Oh my god. Yeah, your body might hate you in a few. Oh, thank you for Lid. Look at that little cutie. I love him. It was our head bartender's B-day, considering that Monday is basically weekend. Monday is basically weekend for us hospitality peeps. Oh yeah, we went out. Well, I hope you had fun, Fleur. That sounds delightful. I hope you had a good time. Even if you may have gone a little overboard, you know, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do, you know? It was great. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad to hear that. Yeah, you should be fine. I believe in you. If you don't go a little crazy sometimes, what's the point? Exactly. Sometimes you just gotta live a little, you know? Just a little bit. Like when I had 3/4 of a bottle of wine on stream. That was me living. That was me being a little crazy sometimes. I wasn't the worst off when we were leaving that place. Uh-oh. Drink tequila, drive a go-kart, stream 12 hours. You know, just you know, just some normal stuff. Still gotta work tomorrow. Oh, so I tried to pace myself. Good idea. Well, hopefully this stream is nice and chill for you and you can relax. And maybe I can put you to sleep so you have a good night eepy time. And you feel better for tomorrow. Yeah, good luck. At least it'll be quiet. Won't be too busy, right? I mean, it's a fucking Tuesday. How busy is it gonna be? Oh my god, the bed we got my brother is a queen size, not a double. So there's no room in his room for it. Uh-oh. Well, they're gonna have to figure that one out on their own. It's a Tuesday, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, let me turn off the cult thingy-mabobs. Pause. There we go. There we go. Well, I'm sorry you're not feeling well, Mac. I hope you feel better soon, bestie. It was nice seeing you in Muse's stream. I was hanging out there today. It was, I don't know if you were there when I said this, but I was like, it's so endearing and cute to see someone like just get like really excited about a game. And it was just like, it just gave me like the good feelings, the good serotonin for him to be like, oh my god, I'm so excited, like I love this song, and like stuff like that, like just being like so excited about the little things, and like even just him like, wasn't there a flower here, like searching for the little flower, the hidden flower or whatever, and I was like, this is so cute, Muse is so cute. Oh, it was made me happy. You're fine, I barely get sick, so it's about time. Aw, Mac. Same, right? That's why I love retro games. Oh, you guys are so wholesome. I'm like that with Bloodborne. I've been editing God of War, right? And in Ragnarok, they have one of the collectibles is these poems that are references to other games, and so they have the poem themselves, and then it has like some kind of picture, like the front of a journal with like some kind of symbol or something, which also alludes to the game, right? So there was a lot that I wasn't sure about, but there was like Journey, and Uncharted, which I didn't get, but Uncharted was there, and a couple other games I never would have like even thought of. But I picked one up, I opened the menu, and I didn't even read one word of the poem, and I was like, it's Bloodborne! Like the way I fucking screeched. Because the hunter's mark was on the book illustration, and I was like, it's Bloodborne! I don't even need to read the poem, I know it's Bloodborne! And like, shit like that, like even seeing myself get excited about something like that is just so wholesome and cute, I don't know, I love that shit. I love that when like video games brings that out in people, or like whatever, even like whatever passion they have, brings that out in them. I just fucking love it, I love it. We all have that obsessed kid in us that occasionally comes out. Yeah, it's hard to control. It's really hard to control sometimes. I was definitely more composed when we were playing Ghost of Tsushima. I got the bonus outfits. And we got Eileen the Crow's outfit. I was like, whoa, what? That's so fucking cool. But like with God of War, I was like, wah! My reaction was insane. It was insane. But it was funny. It was funny. Good times. Good times, man. It's crazy. I think I've said this before, but seeing how the model was when I first debuted versus now, like even just my like little tiny upgrades, like the tracking is so much better, and like all the eye movements and everything's just like so much better than it was when I first debuted. So it's cool to see how far I've come. Ski would anything Bloodborne related have literally be. I'm furiously typing to Pop. I'm like, blah, 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 blah. Pop, oh my god, blah, 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 blah. Because Pop is just as Bloodborne crazy as I am. And it makes me happy. Literally me. I need to play more Bloodborne. There's so much I have to do, bitch. There's so much I have to do. I have to platinum Dark Souls 3 still, and wasn't there another game? Oh yeah, I still have to platinum a couple other games, but I don't think I'm gonna actually do it. I think I've hit the point of my platinum career where I'm like, I don't feel like it's worth it. Like it's not gonna be fun for me, so I'm just not gonna do it. Because before, Mimi, thank you for the head pats. I love you so much. Before, it was like I would play like 2 games a year and like that's it. And so I had all the time in the world to like work on platinums and just take my time and enjoy stuff. But now I'm like, I don't feel like it. I just don't feel like it. So yeah, never. Because I haven't platinumed the quarry, but some of the achievements are so freaking stupid and annoying. I gave up on Danganronpa 3 too, because that was the most obscene fucking platinum I've ever fucking seen. It's like actually retarded. I don't like using that word, but it's actually stupid. They want you to do the mini games, like not even anything to do with the actual Danganronpa game, but like the mini games in the casino afterwards. They want you to get like perfect scores on the hardest difficulty, and I'm like, this is like Tokyo Drift fucking game like I don't understand. Why? Oh, I forgot to put the Switch outside for my brother. I do. 1 sec. Part of me appreciates that because the people who do get it feel like super proud. Yeah, but like I tried playing so many of these, even just on like a normal difficulty, and it was so hard for like no reason. Like, it's Danganronpa 3. Can you give me a break here? And then the other thing that you needed for the trophy was to play the Despair dungeon, which is basically like summer camp. That's the minigame that summer camp came from. And that's like 200 hours of fucking shit that you have to do. And it's like, I don't know. Like, that's so excessive, and like I'm literally only doing it for the platinum. Like, I'm not even enjoying these minigames. So I was just like, you know what? Yeah, no. This December is basically gonna be my first exposure to anything Danganronpa. Hey, yo. The other two, I platinumed the other two. They were fine. But this one is just like excessive. It's also like, also get all these secret love scenes. Also, the key for it is 10,000 mono coins. What do you mean 10,000? I need like 15 of them. What do you mean it's 10,000 coins? What? Like, shit like that. It's like, I spent probably a collective like 5 hours just sitting at my computer, clicking enter to play the slots to try and get coins for those keys. And I got 1.5 worth. And I was like, you're done. And we literally just watched the scenes on YouTube. Because I was like, I simply don't have time to fucking sit here and farm mono coins. I just don't have the time, bro. Holy shit, it's Stick Boy. Hi, Stick Boy. Hello, my favorite cat. Hello, Max. Hi, baby. We miss you. How are you doing? Hello. Mac talks about you all the time. How you doing? How you doing? And then I have a bunch of shit for the query that I need to do, but I'm just like, nah. Maybe one day. And then I could also try to platinum Rhyme, which is one of the last things I played as a flesh tuber. Also, Tears of the Kingdom. I'm probably not gonna finish. And then yeah, Dark Souls 3. You doing good? Drowning in work? No. Oh, but you're free! Let's go. Let's go. Freedom! That's exciting. The first Starbit! Yo, let's go. Let's go, Stick Boy. Time to collect. The grind is on. That's right. That's right. It's so nice to see you, friend. The grind is real. You're working so hard. I'm so proud of you. Fleur also got their first star bit. Let's go. Let's go. Star bits all around. We miss you. We miss you. I always forget about those. I know. I now like so many people have them too, but I mean they don't do anything. They're just there for funsies. What is that emote? A cat bag? I want it. It's cute. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's where you put your star bits. They're so safe in there. How many do you have now, Mick? Oh, let me scroll up. 16. Wow. I never noticed the purr. Yeah, I added a purr. That's so good. I'm glad you like it. You put them in your tree, in your Christmas tree? That's gonna be beautiful. Sick boy, it's gonna be beautiful. Isn't that cute, Blair? I like it too. I feel like maybe it's a little too quiet, but it's okay. Up, 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 up. Pop cat. Or is that a dog? Pop Nemo. Who's Nemo? That's not the fish I know. That's not the fish I know. Ah. I hope y'all doing well though. We're gonna try to get as much done in Nier today and Wednesday before we start Danganronpa December, and then I might sprinkle in. I probably will miss it, so we'll probably sprinkle in some Nier streams in December, anyways. Oh, a pup cat and a pop 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 pop. They're so cute. I like those emotes. We just have the generic one, right? Oh, it's on 7TV, so I can't see. Blah. Blah. Yeah, so I was thinking I wanted to definitely prioritize watching the anime in Danganronpa December because there's no way we're gonna get through the game with how much other stuff I have planned. So I figured for people who are new to Danganronpa, at least they could get the full story through the anime. So I'm hoping that we can watch it together and have a good time. It's basically just the game in anime form, so it's good. It's good. Without the 8-hour trials in between. How's you going, by the way? It's going, man. It's going. Enjoying the running back and forth all the time? No. No, I am not. But that's okay. That's okay. What did we do last? I don't even remember. Hold on, what did we do last? I feel when you start missing the slurry, we need to find Yona, dude. I need my slurry. Oh, wrong account. Let's see here. We did the facade wedding. Oh, we got all of our pieces for the... We got all the pieces for our thingy-majiggy. And then we fought that big eyeball monster. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And now we're gonna go look for the Shadow Lord or whatever his name is. Yo. But yes, guy, wanna know the fun part of my day? Absolutely, Stickboy. What is it? Yeah, the big eyeball monster. It was like a flower that bloomed and then it had an eyeball. It was in the Airy. We fought that. Kaine basically died again. She needs to stop doing that. Yeah, Airy was bye-bye. Airy's bye-bye. So now it looks like the canyon that I remember in Automata. You've been demoted to couch? What do you mean? You don't have a bed anymore? What do you mean? Again? Again? What do you mean again? What's happening? You can come sleep at my place. They doing my Stickboy dirty? What the fuck? That's fucked up. Who is doing this to you? We will indoctrinate them into the cult and then immediately sacrifice them. Yeah. It's over for them. It's over. They're done. I miss my bed. Oh, Stickboy, why don't you have a bed? No. I want my bed and my boyfriend. He's angry as shit. He angry, why? Why angry? I don't know. Oh. You deserve better, Stickboy. You deserve your bed. But not your boyfriend if he's being an absolute dickhead to you. Is it? Do we have to go beat up your boyfriend? We'll do it. We'll do it. I don't care. Please no. Okay, I hear you. But if you ever need someone to do that, let me know. Just let me know. Okay. Oh, no signal! Shit! Bedless, signalless, what are we gonna fucking do? You're not thriving. Oh, Trico's back. Everything's okay now. Everything's okay. Our Trico baby. Yo, 70% spicy, let's go. Pretty good, yeah. Oh, 71. Yo, you guys are freaking spice neighbors. Yo, this song though? Not today. Not today, sis. I am 43. Hey, yo. That's kind of mean. It's kind of fucked up, dude. Why would they do that to me? My god. Flashbang. Ah! I can't see anything. Dude! Mondo Acid Dong December on Friday. Everybody get down on Friday. Yeah! East Village. We gotta go talk to Popola. Yeah, Stickboy is here. Our Stickboy. I wanted to move chat, I think, but fine. Yo, Spence is 74% spicy. Spence, welcome in. You're so spicy. We have to go to the boat? How are you, Spency? Yeah, that's not the way. Ooh. Hello.
Oh there. Getting on?
Yes, sir. Where are we going? Okay. What am I supposed to be doing right now? Oh, the Lost Shrine. Okay.
Oh there.
You good? I volunteered for OT today, so I've been tired. Aw, Spence, I'm proud of you. Did I miss something sad? This is sad music? I don't know what's going on, dude. Yeah, the Phoenix Spirit. I think you and someone else recommended it, Flay. So I got it.
Are we ready?
Let's all make it back alive, okay?
I don't know. Kaine has a bad track record for that.
It's a plan.
I don't know what our... current objective is. I remember we got all the pieces for... Here, we got all the pieces for the fragment. But I don't remember if Popola said something about it. I don't remember. Oh. Check VOD. What'd she say? Yeah, I'm going to rescue Yona. They didn't really say much. They're just like, oh, be careful when you go to save Yona. So I guess Yona's over here. I don't fucking know. The fragment pieces are the key to the Shadow Lord's castle, which is apparently in the Lost Shrine. Okay. Thank you, Flip. Casually playing some Roblox with a younger cousin. I have to go easy on her because she's 10 years younger than me. Aww. Hope you're having fun. Okay, so we're going to the Lost Shrine. Because allegedly the Shadow Lord is there. Can we talk about how, like, fucking edgy MySpace era the name Shadow Lord is? Because, who came up with that? Wondering who came up with that. Oh, fuck. There's bitches everywhere. Edgelord, Shadow Lord. I mean, it kind of speaks for itself, no? God. I don't remember which weapon I have that has the, guard break on it. The Fang of the Twins. There we go. Okay. KO? What the hell is that, a hand? Oh no, it's a person. Jeez. Murder! We murdering. Where are they? They are. Get him! When I say never use the heavy swords or axes, only spears and short swords. I'm only using this because I have the armor break on it. Which helps with those guys in particular. I definitely prefer the short swords though. Gifted to our stick boy! Thank you! I appreciate it very much. She also just hit 50 gift subs in the channel. God damn. Thank you for all your support. I really appreciate it. Get freaking clobbered! Bitch! Man, Kaine and Emil cannot touch these guys. Unfortunate. What's a spear? Thank you, Spence. You can put the same words on multiple weapons. Yeah. I know. But here we are. Too lazy to change it. I like the heavy combo of this one. Cha! It's just cool. It looks cool. The fuck are you? Yeah, it's spin to win energy. I like it. Oh my god, today in Mally's stream, I was home, so I got to watch her stream, which was nice. She's playing Tears of the Kingdom, and she found a flame Gleeok. And she's like, yo, what's that? I'm gonna go fight it. And I put like a bunch of the sip emotes. Like, yep, have fun with that. No way you're gonna fucking beat up that thing. She has like 6 hearts. Very early game. Funny. It's cheese strat. I love cheesing. What's the cheese strat for? Is it to beat up these guys faster? Because that's what I want right now. Fucking annoying. Fromage. Oh my god, hi Busa! Spear type weapon for the win. I don't know what you guys think. Or like, it doesn't really... I guess it's pretty good. It's that combo, that heavy attack combo. You spin me right around, baby, right around. I think I'm supposed to go up here. I don't know. I have literally no direction. A single dark lance bolt knocks enemies down. And then you could just run over and finish them off with an O press. Oh. And I want to see you play 2010 Nier with the janky controls. No thanks. Okay, I'll try it. Whoa. Oh, you did get knocked down. Oh, I didn't know I could do that! What? What is this finisher move? I didn't even know I had this. Bruh. I'll beat any Dark Souls game, but not... Don't make me play with the jankiness, bro. Please. I'm begging. Yo, I didn't know I had this finisher move. Now I'm excited. I don't know where we're going, dude. I really don't know. That's just up? Okay. My god, I love it. No, I think I'm still in the first route, Busa. Oh, well, fuck you then. It's not what I meant to do, but see ya. Oh, goody. Oh. I shall keep quiet then. That's okay. I already asked if there were multiple routes and you guys said yes, so it's okay. I already knew that. Elaborate machine. Oh yeah, and the last time we played, we were having some sneaky peekies at like robot situation in the junkyard, which was pretty interesting. Oh, the music. Epic. Get out of my way. Hey, yo. Ugh. No. Okay. Yes. I wonder if we're going back to where we found Yona the first time. What? I have 10 health cells? Oh fuck. Okay. So many doors in this place. For what? Let me out! way too many doors. Way too many doors for my liking. Love is an open door. I haven't seen Frozen in a hot minute. For one, guys, one weakness besides the desire to kill dogs, I don't like killing dogs. Dogs like to kill me. Let's not get it twisted, okay? Big door? Oh, flashbang. I can't see. Oh god. I just use solar flare. It's super effective, dude. Can't see anything anymore. Weed! God, how many times have we been here? Hey, yo. Hi, puppy. How are you, baby? Do you actually mind? You're being quite the nuisance right now. What are you doing up there? Got him. Just kidding. No, I didn't. Still standing. He's not standing. Not sure what's going on, but... We out here. Weed? Yeah, I got antidotal weed. For when I'm poisoned. I gotta take it. There you go. Oh, is that a Dragon Ball character? I thought you were referencing maybe one of the directors or something. You good? Hope you are. I'm okay. I'm okay, puppy. Thank you for asking. Oh, is there something up here? I don't think I've ever gone up here. Oh, well... Book series I was reading recently had a minor side character called Tian. Really? Nope. Not the way. Okay. Save. And see what this has to offer. Shuttle Lord, where you at? You jamming back?
Such an ominous sight. And yet I find it strangely nostalgic.
Yeah.
You cannot turn back from this point?
And now the path is open.
I feel like it's super quiet for me. Is it quiet for you guys? Or is it okay? Feel it angelic? No, that's you. Oh. Where are we? Whoa. Beautiful.
To whom does the true voice speak?
Hello?
To whom does the true form show itself? You must answer.
It can talk!
I ask, why did humans disappear from the world?
The hell is this?
I believe this is some manner of password.
Password?
Yes. The correct answer should grant us access
Aliens!
to the castle. I feel confident I've heard this somewhere before.
To whom I ask, why did you must...
Because their lives are short. Probably the black disease.
I answer because of a black disease.
I mean, all the crazy skeleton magic man. Yo, that bird's talking. Ah. The meme came to mind when you said that. Which meme? If they had a passphrase growing up? No. Ligma, Mac, please.
I ask, how can humans extend their lives?
Separating body from soul.
I answer by separating body from soul.
Oh, the aliens guy meme.
I ask, what is the destination of souls?
Robots? They are placed in their corresponding shells. They are in the promised land, bursting with light.
I answer, they are placed in their corresponding shells.
Wait, how would you know this if you haven't played Automata?
Very well. You are acknowledged as master.
I am master.
You may enter.
Well then, it seems the way is open. It's the twins from your village.
I don't think it is.
Popla? Devila? What are you doing here?
Hey,
Oh.
any chance you'll just go back to the village?
Hey, yo?
This is a very dangerous place. Even if you can find Yona here, you probably can't get her out.
How did you get here?
Shh. We're asking the questions
I
right
got
now.
shushed. They're right. Let's go back to the village. Just kidding. We're here to rescue Yona.
We're here to rescue Yona.
No dice, huh?
No dice.
Well,
No deal.
Guess we don't have a choice then. No, I suppose not. How sad.
Are they gonna fight me right now?
We didn't want to fight you. We really didn't want to.
They're so pretty. I know they're like threatening to kill me right now, but they're beautiful.
Devil! What's happening?
Sorry, but this fate was predetermined. Still, we spoke to truth. We really wanted to avoid this if possible. We were hoping to put it off for 100 years or so. Until the next generation came along.
What are you talking about?
Are they shades?
I
No,
don't think so.
they're androids.
It's a lie! I don't believe it!
We know this because of Automata. Hey!
We never thought you'd grow to be this powerful.
I'm strong.
This is madness. Why do you block our path?
You have no cause to speak so with us, Grimoire Vice. You are a traitor.
A traitor? Ah! Flashbang.
What now?
Ah, my book!
They copied my
copied? Son of a bitch.
Shingle. They can use the sealed verses.
Of course we can. The power came from us in the first place.
Okay.
You were simply loaned a small portion of it.
I hate when they drop all this lore while you have to fucking fight.
Popola! Why are you guys doing this? Why are you siding with the Shades?
Hey, yo! That hurt. Ow. Downloaded his PDF.
Why?
The answer to every riddle lies within the heart of the Shadow Lord.
The Shadow Lord? So you've been on his side this whole time?
You must search for that answer yourself. You've got to face your own truth now. Please, enter the Shadow Lord's castle.
Obtain Shadow Lord's castle map. Okay.
Devila and Popola are fighting us.
Yes, they do seem to be putting us through a great deal of...
You okay, Vice?
How odd. For long years, my mind and tongue have been my greatest assets. But now the latter seems to be...
Aww.
Hell,
Vice?
do not look at me like that. I am Grimoire Vice. I am perfectly...
Book no! My friend. Played most of the game in the original Japanese, but changed back to dub for the big fights. Because they dropped lore bombs like this. Yeah, I would not be able to read. Books can get
I
strokes,
hear a waltz.
apparently. Whoa. Oh my god, ghosts, Anastasia.
It certainly is a grand affair.
Bunch of dancing bastards.
Okay.
They're all Shades!
I think we're locked in.
It's not like I was planning to leave.
Yeah, it's a bit late for that.
Ah! Flashy hat? What the heck is that? Hey, yo. Damn it, I want to try and get the frickin' one that's flying around.
Damn it! It won't stop coming!
I'll open the next door. Cover me.
Lights!
Oh, right. Protect the hussy, yes? Good plan. Let's go.
Protect Kaine for us. Stupid door. Come on. Oh, come on.
Kaine! Hurry!
It's not open yet? Do I look like a goddamn locksmith to you?
Okay, that's the trick.
No, you idiot. What are you doing?
Love doesn't want to open? Fine. I'll just break it down.
Stop, you impatient fool.
Get it, Kaine! Get it!
Goddamn no good bullshit bastard! Open the fuck up already! Ugh! Got it.
Kaine, look out!
No! Don't be dying again, please. Oh my Jesus. Nice, a lot of shades. She should say fuck.
These things are freaking me out!
Whoa, hello?
Kaine! What's wrong?
We need to help Kaine.
Oh yeah, Poppy, she's literally in her underwear. Please look respectfully. Please look respectfully, that's all I'm asking. I'd waltz with Sky who was Spence. I would dance with you too. Gotcha machine jackpot. So many wins! All for the taking.
We need to help Kaine.
Oh, has she kicked in the door? Yeah, she's feisty. I like her. Oh, shit.
You okay?
Yeah.
Hydrate. Hi,
We got
Pop.
problems.
What are you, pup? Hey, yo. Okay, it's literally just fucking Ganondorf. Where's Midna? I need you, Midna.
We don't need
There you go.
forgiveness, asshole.
Kaine?
What did she say? You don't need forgiveness? You? Little deadly black onions, yeah. You're making me cry.
Oh dear.
You're not even facing the oh, you are. The dirge of a hero. Hey, yo, what is this nonsense?
This thing?
That fog. Oh no!
What is it?
We can't stop now. Damn it.
Die!
Stay focused, Kaine. Don't fall victim to such distractions.
Come on! We have to keep going! Let's go!
Get him!
This way! Move!
Coming. Ooh! Okay, but what if Penis? Hills, I swear. Dragoon lands. Brandon Sushi says makes more sense in Route B. Okay. Kinda like with 9S. Hey, yo!
Deal with this thing.
Please, hurry!
No! How am I supposed to do that? Game over! Game over! What? That is all Hiltz away. What the? Hiltz.
Up here!
Okay, just keep running. Yeah, but I get stuck in that.
How can we deal with this thing?
Oh god. Do I go here?
Hurry!
Nope, nope, nope. That's not it. Ah! That's hard. Did I use a quicker weapon to break the boxes? Maybe I need this. It's right here.
How can we deal with this thing?
Please, hurry!
Okay. Did it. Ooh! Wait.
Damn it, I can't get it open!
Ah! Hi, Kate. Thank you for the lurky, baby. Mwah.
Attack incoming!
I can see that.
The entrance is locked too!
It seems we are in a bit of a predicament.
Oh dear. What do we do? Whoop! Owie. Here, maybe you should do one of your super big crazy attacks. Maybe? I don't know. Ah! 100% Puma, 0% brain, no! I need brain for this. Okay, yo. Our friend!
傘程度と地いるとって
出口汗ようり 一旦おきっとだアラペルアと試練地無石よイラコク
They're getting the door.
What are you doing here?
No, leave them alone.
そう改ざんとキロだろ
You are correct.
いやあらとて賛成だ
フルアリフワリトテトロスカンカシチーデ But
あらペルアと
ドクターでキリゴイタリ
アフィアとさちちさったと止めるだ改ざんちと
Door.
えタッカー奇跡をあ
Hey! Stop! Let me go! Stop it! Damn it! King, no!
ギ後でアリクラーサアコ
No! Open the door! You can't fight that thing on your own!
ゆくくおたおきアルタビート来るとこっちいる
He's not coming back.
かてケタルイトエチケロアルテリアだせ
ギウジー
各石技師
真鍮カレルタカイザムテラス
なんだあらたてウラーヌペルアとチ
ウラーヌカイザムトトラチ Open the damn door!
Oh, fuck.
Knock it off already. Let's go.
Kaine.
He's fighting for you. And for Fira. Don't let him die for nothing.
My friend.
Don't let him die for nothing, Nier. Come on, let's go. I could slap across the face. They're so cool. I respect them so much. Hello.
Devila. Popola.
Oh, look. You made it.
The Eebo.
We've been waiting for so long.
Why are you doing this?
It began 1300 years ago. Humanity, finding itself on the brink of extinction, undertook a last-ditch rescue plan called Project Gestalt.
Gestalt?
Do you still not remember, Grimoire Weiss? Then let's give you a refresher.
I can't. That's going by too fast. I can't read.
Vice! My mind.
Lord Tom. Ah!
I remember. Devila. Popola.
Mm-hmm.
You are not human.
I can't read.
In fact. Oh no.
Yeah, sometimes the truth can be a real bitch.
Whoa, the
You want to
Bebo.
finish that thought for him, sister? All of us, every person standing in this room, are mere shells created by the true humans.
What are you saying?
You still don't get it? You aren't human.
So we are androids?
So then humans, I mean, the true humans, are extinct?
No, they still live on. You know them as shades. Each shade is a twisted remnant of what was once a human being.
Crazy, huh? Now let's skip the part where you stand there with your mouths agape and just get down to business.
Damn!
Wait.
Sorry, but we're gonna be needing that shell of yours. The rightful owner has been waiting for a very long time. Please don't be angry with us. We are only doing our duty.
Huh?
Our endless existences have a single purpose: to control the lives of others in accordance with the will of the true humans. You have your own motives, your own desires. And we have ours. I fear it really is just that simple.
Don't speak such foolishness.
Sorry.
What? Wait. Out of the way. As noted in the previous report, implementation of the Gestalt mode can prevent the white coronization syndrome we recently experienced. Transfer of bodily information, civilization repressed replicants. Oh, we're a replicant. That makes so much sense, bro. Is proceeding as planned with the genes of the original safely stored inside. Our role as surveillance androids to prepare for when the incurable bacterial disease eventually dies out is also underway. So far, this is proceeding without issue. This document discusses potential strategies for the relapse cases we have observed in recent years. The term relapse, of course, refers to the catastrophic loss of sentience seen in certain gestalts. The syndrome has defied even our most pessimistic initial estimates and continues to trend upward with disturbing speed. With some replaced gestalts beginning to attack replicants. Well, what's the difference between a gestalt and a replicant? I'm confused. I'm a little confused. With some relapse gestalts beginning to attack replicants, there is an urgent need to take comprehensive action. We remain convinced that an unknown technology defect in the gestalt transformation process is responsible for the condition, but so far have been unable to confirm this theory. Research of this condition is now our top priority and looks likely to continue for some time. There's Grimoire. See? Or versions of Grimoire. Well, he's at the bottom. You can't see him. He's at the bottom. These are other books. I think this top one, this monkey-looking one, is the black book that we saw, but I don't know about this middle book. Shorthand minutes of Case 23, Emergency Response Conference, Committee Meeting. Issue, observed upward trend in relapses. Accelerated of restoration schedule. Debate over using codename Noir for human restoration schedule. Preparations to launch Vice decoding system for above. Order collection of guidance and release code for Ski alongside Vice launch. It was all planned! And there's Yuna! No, I'm kind of blocking it, but... We have determined that the rise of relapses was due to an unexpected spike in the sentience of replicants, as well as a genetic instability within the original Gestalt. Oh, isn't Yona the original Gestalt? Slurry girl! The truth come out. Does Bruno Mars is gay? It seems the original's effect on bodies that have undergone the Gestalt project was not anticipated in advance. Immediate action must be undertaken to identify the links between this trend and the original Gestalt, along with its sister, the relapsed case known as Yona. So, the Observer Contract Group is growing uneasy, so finding a solution to the relapse issue should be considered a top priority. So who's the original Gestalt? Us? And then the relapse case, our sister, Yona. So we're the original? Bitch, what the fuck? Shadow Lord is the first successful one. So we're the Shadow Lord. Well, we're the shell of his body or whatever. He needs his body back. Which is our body. Ow.
You and us, we're the same. Tools in the hands of a master.
No! I'm nothing like you!
Ow. The rumor have come out. Does Bruno Mars is gay? Nobody knows. Oh, this music. Beautiful.
Devila? Devila?
So in Automata, is this the mistake in the past that they were talking about that they had to, like, make amends for? Yeah.
Popola.
Oh my god.
Are you crying? No! Don't die! You know, Popola, I understand now why we're twins. It's because we were born without souls. Devila, I can't stop the bleeding. Oh god, I can't stop it. This world is too lonely for one without a soul. There's too much emptiness. Our souls are missing. And yet somehow our tears still work. It's kind of weird. Sorry, sis. I love you. Devila! Devila! Don't you go! No, I can't be alone! Devila!
Popola. Let's stop this now.
Stop? Stop? Now you want to stop? You think you have the luxury to stop? You cut down my sister like a goddamn animal and now you want to stop? Popola, wait! It doesn't have to. No one stops! It's way too late to stop! No one stops!
Bro, the goosebumps. The fucking
Please,
goosebumps.
don't do this, Popola! You and Devila were like parents to me!
Those two have watched the world wither for time immemorial. The cruelness of such a fate is difficult to imagine.
I don't want to do this! I don't want to fight her!
Stop bitching and start fighting! It's the only way!
No stopping. No stopping ever. Ah!
God.
The bridge!
Blast! We're trapped.
I've got an idea.
You can do that? Uh-oh.
I fear we're done for.
It'll be all right.
Don't you say shit like that.
You know, when I was young, I hated my eyes. And now that I'm older, I hate what my body has become. But there's something else there now. Something like pride, you know? I mean...
Don't talk like you're leaving.
Without all this, I couldn't have become your friend. Goodbye, my friends.
No!
Thank you for everything.
Emil.
For so long, all I could do was destroy. But now, I have a chance to save something.
No!
Now get going, okay?
Emil.
No, no, no.
Don't worry about me. I'm gonna be fine.
Emil! Emil!
Emil! You jackass, get back here! Emil!
Oh dear. Kaine's so unstable, and Vice can't stop arguing with people. I hope they can hold it together once I'm gone.
We can't.
Well, I guess they'll just have to learn. I want to see you again. I want to see all of you again. Just one more time. I'm scared.
What the fuck?
I don't want to die.
Let's go.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Thank you, Mike. Oh, thank you. The head pat was so strong it disappeared. Thank you. Ugh, that sucks. Don't let him die for nothing. Fuck you. So sad. He is.
Yona!
Hey, fuckface! Literally. So that's our human self? What's left of it?
This ends here!
Strike hard. Hold nothing back.
Oh, from like 1,400 years ago or whatever the time was?
How can a mere tool hope to stand against the Shadow Lord?
Don't speak in such a manner, fool. I am nothing like you. Strike it when it has stopped. Watch out!
Be careful!
I know!
Vice, you alright?
Naturally, I am as fit as a fiddle.
There you go. Oof. The book is not alright. No way, he is not. He's glitching out big time.
Brother?
Yoda.
Yeah.
Huh?
Anyway.
Please, just stop. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't need someone else's body. I don't want it. There's another girl inside this body. I can hear her. She won't stop crying. She says she wants to see her brother.
Yoda's been possessed?
This girl loves her brother too, just as much as I do. It's not right, you know? It's not right that she can't see him. It's you, isn't it?
Yes, it's me. Let's go home.
I'm really sorry. I don't know what to. I'm so very sorry. No matter what. Just know that I love you.
The shade that possessed her is gone.
Kaine, watch over Yona for me. You want me to understand your sadness? You think I'm gonna sympathize with you? I swore to protect my sister and my friends. If someone puts them in danger, they must stand aside or be cut down. Now come on, let's finish this. Vice, what's wrong?
You're freaking me out here, Vice.
What are you doing? Officer. Just do it. Strike the killing blow.
Can't do shit. Think it's ghostly Tushy. I am trying. Oh.
Bother. One moment, please. You okay? Fine, just fine. All right, no, I'm not.
Finally admits it.
It seems some headstrong idiot has decided to push me beyond my limits. I should have taken that job as a cookbook when I had the chance.
Vice, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Only joking. I hate cookbooks.
But
Let's go. Out of the way. I have one final task to fulfill.
Why is he
Where are you
talking like
going?
he's leaving too?
Try to stop him, of course. But after that, it's up to you. Only you can see this battle to its conclusion. I wish you luck, my friend.
Don't go, Bukun!
I swore I'd always fight by your side.
You are an exceedingly stubborn lad. You know that, yes?
We're literally losing everyone. For what? One sister? Is it worth all these friends?
But I fear this is where our journey ends.
Vice!
Oh, and remember what I told you about using my full name? Well, forget it. I've grown rather fond of Vice.
Aww.
Vice. I knew you'd come around.
Don't let it go to your head now.
Brick way.
I have something to defend. I have a reason to live. Shut up.
Oh. Music box. The world in flux.
Is Yona all right?
Oh, please, the girl is fine.
Vice?
No flux given.
Where are you? Are you okay?
I am as well as can be, considering I have lost my physical form. Doubtless my voice will be the next to go, so listen closely. Your sister is safe. Do not mourn her, and do not give up hope. Instead, you must call her back to you.
How?
What can we do with Kaine?
Use your memories. Recall the times you spent with her. Present her with proof that the two of you live still, and that your lives have meaning.
I don't know.
Typical. But take heart. I know you can do it.
What's my favorite food? Cookies. What's my favorite book? That's my magic storybook. What's my favorite place? Home with you. What's my favorite flower? The lunar tear, of course. Okay, one more question. Who do I love more than anyone?
Do I have to put my name?
Is that you?
Yona.
Is this my body?
Just tried Ronald McDonald. It wouldn't have fit. There's only 10 characters.
You look bigger than before. Like you've grown up.
Well, yeah. I guess you haven't seen me for a while.
Have I been asleep this whole time?
Something like that.
It's almost like I'm a princess from some fairy tale.
Oh, Yona. I'm so happy to have you back.
Me too.
Kaine.
You and your sister, you have a good life, Kay?
Where are you gonna go?
Guess I'll...
You could stay with us, you know.
Thanks, but I'll pass. You know how it is. I got my own shit to take care of.
What do you mean?
Personal shit, alright? Anyway, take it easy, yeah?
Kaine.
Hey, look! It's beautiful. For the longest time, I heard someone telling me how they wanted to see the light. And now, they can finally see it.
What? 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 This don't make no sense. Oh, the shade? What? What happened? We went back in time.
Thank you. I love it. It's so sunny today.
Yeah, it sure is.
What? Oh, I'm glad the ad break started just now. Okay. Don't lose heart, you still got the real ending to unlock? Oh my god. Unskippable credits! My favorite thing in the whole wide world. I'm gay for Kaine. I have to pee! I don't want to miss something. Well, that was interesting. It was emotional. I have a headache now because of all the tears I shed. I'll clip it if you miss anything. Okay, I'll run and go. Hi. Did I miss anything? Thank you. Yoko Taro is a legend. Okay, good. I think that's, I don't know if you've seen Busa or Fleur, because I know you two are big fans of this game. I think Yoko Taro is the guy who I've seen on Twitter, and he's like, oh, as long as I'm alive, you know, I'll make another Nier. And everyone's like, protect this man at all costs. So I don't want to see no harm come to this man. Funny. I would love a Nier 3. Thank you, Basa. I should take something from my head. When you're done with Nier, you should watch E ending for Drakengard. Okay. I've been seeing a lot of Drakengard cosplay and art on my timeline too, because my phone listens to everything I fucking say. And I like the lady with the flower in her eye. That's what led to the story of Nier. Okay, we'll watch it. We'll watch it for sure. Do you think I'll be able to finish this in like another stream and a half? Or is Route B like as long as Route A? Ugh. If I can't, that's okay. I'll sprinkle in some streams during December. Groupie is long. Do you think it skips certain things? Okay. If I ignore all the fucking side quests, probably. Maybe can do it. What led to the story of Nier? I see. Okay, ending A. Christmas themed streams. We're doing Danganronpa December. So I'll be cosplaying as a character from the first game. And yeah, there'll be Christmas stuff. There'll be some Christmas stuff. And lots of other Danganronpa stuff. We'll be watching the anime in the Discord. I'm a big Grinch. I'm a big fucking Grinch. So I like to combat the Christmas cheer with Junko Anoshima's despair. It's my 3rd annual Danganronpa December. Load your clear data after completing the game to experience Kaine's story. Oh! So many things. So do I have to clear my data? Or continue? You so hyped for December? In case you weren't sad already, now you can hear the Shade's voices. Perfect, just like the robots. I'm so excited for this. Will we get the backstory on the panties? Maybe. Maybe she just likes to feel a breeze.
Whenever
we're here.
I interacted with Kaine, I was reminded about something from my past. Maybe my mind has been confusing her with my sister this whole time. Anyway.
That's good. The sound of rain filled the village. The steep cliffs that surrounded the area magnified sound, causing even the slightest drizzle to rattle like a thunderstorm. Thin wisps of smoke steamed from huts as the villagers huddled in their homes and waited out the rain. A single child, however, had braved the downpour and was now wandering slowly towards the wooden hawk-shaped weather vane at the center of town. The wanderer reached the vane, which had existed for as long as any could remember, and stared. The child's face was simultaneously delicate and fierce, like a teacup that had survived a shipwreck. Those traits combined with pale white skin to give the face of an almost sexless quality. If the beak turns east, I go home. If it stays west, then I... The child blinked. Rain slowly dripped down the young one's short hair and began its long descent to the ground. Come on. Come on. The child felt a slight breeze and watched as the vein slowly creaked to life. Spinning this way and that for a moment, finally settled, with the beak pointing firmly towards the east. East? Really? Before the vein could move again, a jagged rock came spinning and tumbling through the air, striking home against the child's head. What the heck? The force of the blow dropped the child to the ground as a hail of stones began to fall all around. Oh no, they found me. A heartbreaking smile crept across the child's face as the stones continued their assault. Who is Stone and Kaine? I will kill them. I have to head out, unfortunately. That's okay, Busa, but my last word of advice is collect all 33 weapons on this route. Okay. I'm probably not gonna platinum this, though. Is that, like, for story purposes? Through the rain, the sound of multiple footsteps grew louder before a voice rang out. Need him to open Route Z. Okay, thank you. Yoo-hoo, Kaine! The voice bellowed to Demo, worst of all the bullies in the area. Oh, she lived in the area? As Kaine struggled to stand, a final stone came skittering through the mud and bounced against her foot. Good night, Busa! Mwah, thank you for hanging out tonight. Blood oozed from a cut above her eye and blurred her vision, but she could make out the shape of Demo and his usual gang of idiots. The boy seemed taken aback for a moment by Kaine's seemingly indifference to the blood dripping from her face, but quickly regained his bravado. What's up, freak? You like the rain? You like getting all wet? Or did you finally decide to run away from home? Though she knew it was futile, Kaine turned to leave. Before she could get more than a few steps, the other children scrambled to surround her, cruelty burning in their eyes. Kaine knew those were not the only eyes on her. The tormentor's parents watched from the safety of their homes. She was attuned to the sensation. It was one she had experienced many times before. While some villagers simply turned a blind eye to the action of their children, many encouraged it openly. In a society ruled by superstition and fear, Kaine was something to be hated and, if possible, destroyed. I didn't say you could leave, freak. Demo's words chewed at her like a worm through an apple. He can't hurt me, she lied to herself. Be strong, be brave. He can't hurt me, he can't hurt me, he can't hurt. Oh look, the little freak is gonna cry. What's wrong? Are you sad that everyone hates you and wants you dead? Kaine prayed for the rain to flood down and carry her away from a world that seemed to have no place for her. But if there were gods, they chose to ignore her. As Demo crept ever closer, the clouds began to thin and the rain slowed. Even the weather hates me. I'm useless, a failure. I wish Demo's rock had taken my head off. Kaine couldn't meet Demo's leering gaze. She lowered her eyes and stared at the muddy ground below. The bully moved forward until he was inches away. She could smell the scent of old meat on his breath. The boy grabbed Kaine's face with thick fingers and yanked it upwards. She tried to turn away, but he forced her gaze back and jabbed his thumb against her eyelid to pry it open. What is wrong with these kids? Show me. No. Did you just say no? Demo grinned evilly. You don't say no to me. No one says no to me. Not ever taking his attention from Kaine, he called to his cohorts. Come on, guys, let's give the freak what she deserves. As soon as Demo finished, kicks and blows began to rain down upon Kaine. Demo paused, still grinning, as Kaine curled into a ball and tried to make the pain stop. I don't get you, freak. What you acting like a girl for, huh? Everyone knows what you really are. Kaine ignored the question, choosing instead to stare at the weather vane. It continued to point east, as if supremely confident about the future it had chosen for her. Go home? Yeah, that's a funny joke for someone with dead parents and no home to go to. Freak, chanted the children. Freak, freak, freak! Kaine closed her eyes and listened to the rain, waiting for the pain to start again. As the clutching hands of the village children closed around her, she bent her mind to the sound of the rain, letting it become her entire world. The rain fell, but the pain never came. Only when the laughter of her tormentors turned to terrified cries did she dare open her single blood-caked eye. Kaine was shocked to see Daimo sprawled on the ground, holding his head and screaming in pain. She could see blood welling from spaces between his fat, twisted fingers. Oh my god, he's crying. He's actually crying. Deprived of their leader, the other children glanced back and forth between themselves, as if waiting for someone to step forward and take charge. When no savior emerged, they began an uneasy shuffle away from Kaine. But the young girl was the least of their concerns. Instead, their attention was wrapped on the ancient woman standing a few feet away. After struggling for breath for a moment, she finally spoke with a voice thick with rage. Hurts like a bitch, don't it? Now I suggest you scatter before I throw another one. And if any of you little bastards ever touch my Kaine again, I'll do far worse than throw a rock. You can count on it. The old woman crouched down and gently touched the hand Daimo was using to cover the wound. Before he could think to protest, she ground her palm into the wound and twisted back and forth. Ow! He screamed, leaping to his feet. Stop it! What are you doing? Quit whining. Ain't no one ever died from a scratch. You hit me with a rock, you stupid bitch. A big one. That thing could have killed me. The old woman shrugged. Death is the best cure for stupid. Oh! Got him! Demo's face twisted with rage at her words. Locking his eyes on Kaine, he took a step backwards and spat on the ground. Get out! Leave this village. No one wants you here, either of you. Seeing the old woman grab another stone, Demo and his companions turned tail and ran like the little bitches that they are. As they fled, the old woman grabbed her side and barked out a single laugh. Ha! Look at the fat boy go! Guess he's healthy enough to run from a fight! The woman's smile faded as she turned her attention to Kaine. Kneeling down, she removed her shawl and placed it around the young girl's shoulders, then produced a cloth from the folds of her dress and began blotting at the blood on her forehead. Oh, Kaine, she said, why didn't you fight back? You're stronger than that lot. The words of her grandmother stung Kaine, and she turned away. Don't be nice to me, she said. I don't deserve it. Nothing matters anymore. Her tears, held in check for so long, finally began to fall on the muddy ground below. Everyone hates me. They think I cause bad things to happen. They think I'm a freak. I wish I was dead. As Kaine's tears turned to sobs, she felt her grandmother's hands on her shoulders. Despite her advanced age and diminutive size, she was a woman of surprising strength, and Kaine found herself unable to turn away. Don't talk like that, girl. It's a river wide and deep that flows between the realms of this world and the next, and it grants no mercy to any that attempt the crossing. You got a duty to fight until your last breath, understand? The old woman tightened her grip and tried to still the tremor in her voice. You know the pain of losing someone close to you, Kaine. You know because you survived it. As the words hit home, Kaine was struck by the force of her love for the old woman. As a young child, she didn't even know of her grandmother, but when her parents died, the woman quickly accepted her as her own. Grandma, as Kaine called her, was cunning, vulgar, and quick to violence, just like Kaine. And their first few years together had not been easy. But with each year that passed, Kaine and her grandmother had grown closer. However, it was only now, sitting in the mud with tears and blood caking her face, that Kaine truly understood the depths of her affection. Here was a woman who had seen hard times, who had seen death, who had fought through all these things and somehow emerged on the other side. If anyone could understand Kaine's pain and loneliness, it was her. Do I make you sick, Grandma? Of course not. Don't be an ass. Kaine drew her grandmother's moth-eaten shawl around her body and shuddered. But my body, it's not normal. If I was normal, then Mom and Dad wouldn't— Hush, interrupted Grandma. I'll not hear another word of this nonsense. You're my granddaughter, and I love you, and if folks have a problem with that, then they can go to hell. With that, the old woman reached out and placed a wreath of dried flowers in Kaine's hair. That's the wreath she had in her little hut! The skill it took to bend the flowers without breaking the stems or losing a single petal was remarkable, and the beauty of it made Kaine want to cry all over again. Oh my gosh, these are lunar tears! Grandma, you made this for me? Lunar tears were legendary flowers. Most people could live their entire lives without ever seeing one, and yet her grandmother had somehow collected a dozen or more. Kaine reached up and touched the wreath as if she couldn't believe it was real. Where did you find these? Just stumbled on them while I was out doing the shopping. The old woman turned away as she spoke, leading Kaine to suspect that the search had been more difficult than she was letting on. The pains she took to construct the ornament, let alone track down the flowers used in its construction, made Kaine's heart hurt. She reached up and gently adjusted the wreath, admiring the way it felt between her fingers. Didn't quite turn out right, said her grandmother as she squinted at it. These old hands have trouble with delicate work, but it sure looks good on a pretty girl like you. Kaine blushed and turned away. You think I'm pretty? Of course you are. What a fool thing to say. Thank you, Grandma. Her grandmother smiled. We're gonna be fine, you and me, she said. Long as we got each other, we'll be just fine. Kaine took her grandmother's hand in hers, and the two of them struggled to their feet. As they began the long walk home, Kaine gripped the hand with all her might, as if trying to stop smoke from drifting away on the wind. The rain had stopped. Kaine stood between the weather vane, watching it spin in lazy circles, no longer caring about the direction it faced when it stopped. I don't need to escape. I have a home now. Grandma loves me, and that's enough. Even if it's us against the world. Kaine let her gaze drift up past the vane and into the cloudy sky. The last faint hints of a rainbow were slowly fading. As she turned and headed for home, the light scattered into a million particles and vanished, seemingly taken away on the breeze. Grandma! And then her poor grandma died. My heart! Thank you for the hydrate. You take my last Advil. In the distance, Kaine heard the steady sounds of an axe striking wood. The noise had a purposeful quality to it, as if she was hearing a master woodsman go about his work. The firewood being produced, however, was as far from a work of art as she could be. Pieces of every shape and size were being flung about a barren yard with wild abandon. Anyone trying to stack such wood would probably die of frustration before the job was through. Stupid piece of shit axe! Kaine's grandmother flailed away with the axe, filling the air with filling the air with both splinters of wood and words that would make the most hardened soldiers blush. Hardened sailor blush. Grandma! Called Kaine. That you, Kaine? Yelled the old woman, taking her eyes off the wood for a moment. Don't get too close, or I might take your goddamn foot off by mistake. You give her a ground bag check. The swearing is genetic, yes. She brought the axe down on a piece of wood, sending chips flying in every direction. One spun past Kaine close enough to her for her to hear the whistle, at which point she decided to step back. When she'd scuttled to a safe distance, she cupped her hands around her mouth and shouted, "Grandma! Do you need any help? I can get you water, a lunch, or a new axe or something." The axe, poised to strike another wobbly blow, paused in midair. The old woman considered her granddaughter's offer for a moment, then smiled. "Tell you what, since I'm doing a piss-poor job of chopping, why don't you come here and take over so I could go get the water? Jades have been restless lately, and I don't want you running into one of them bastards." Now I'm just thinking of Mimi's grandma calling that doctor a bitch. True. Relinquishing the axe, her grandmother picked up a long pole with wooden buckets on either end. Gathering water was by far the more difficult of the two jobs, but Kaine knew better than to complain. Once Grandma's mind was set, there was no changing it. Kaine did her best to help with chores, but Grandma took every task that required travel to the village. Though she had a long list of plausible excuses, Kaine knew the real reason. She didn't want her granddaughter to be taunted and harassed by the villagers. Wait, what? Mimi was telling us a story about how her grandma never swears, and she was talking to her mom, like Mimi's mom. Her grandma was talking to her mom, and about the doctor, and apparently her grandma said, "He's a bitch." And her mom was so shocked, she's like, "What kind of bitch? Like a punk ass bitch?" It was just funny that this like 90-year-old grandma was calling a doctor a bitch. Once Kaine moved in, Grandma decided to take up residence a good distance from the area. Out of sight, out of mind seemed to be the best policy when it came to the villagers and her granddaughter, and rare were the days when any but the two of them could be found on the rocky acre of land they called home. I love it when old people get sassy. Me too. Me too. Kaine enjoyed the solitude, but harbored a secret resentment that her grandmother was forced to spend her golden years in such a place. After watching her grandmother leave, Kaine turned her attention to the task at hand. She had never chopped wood before in her life, and soon discovered why the old woman hated the chore. Swing after swing, the axe produced only a tiny crack in the wood, and when she finally managed to connect a solid stroke, the tool embedded itself in the log and refused to budge. Frustrated, Kaine swung the axe around her head and threw it, log and all, across the yard. Damn it! Ugh, crap! She suddenly understood the joy her grandmother felt in a good curse. Happier now, she picked up the axe, forced it from the wood, then resumed chopping. She had a natural skill with the blade, but the task was challenging, and blisters soon began to form on her small pink hands. This is tough, and my logs are all weird sizes. Spitting on her palms and ignoring the pain, Kaine redoubled her efforts. Just as she was developing a rhythm, Grandma returned from the village. Setting down her buckets with a small sigh, she took one look at the logs and coughed out a wheezy laugh. "Pretty clumsy, girl. You better practice if you..." No! Grandma! Her grandma suddenly collapsed to her knees, causing one of the buckets to wobble precariously. Eyes wide, Kaine dropped the axe and ran to her grandmother's side. "Grandma!" The old woman shook her head and pointed a trembling finger at the bucket. "Get the bucket. Can't let it spill." Kaine steadied the bucket with a foot as she knelt by her grandmother. A small bit of water sloshed over the side and made a new home in the hem of her dress, but Kaine didn't notice. Grandma, what's happening?" Crazed with panic, she grabbed her grandmother by the shoulders and shook. After a moment, the woman lifted her arms and batted Kaine away. "Stop that! Just stop!" she cried, breathing heavily. "It ain't like I'm dying. Just tired from the trip is all." Kaine desperately wanted to believe her, but one look at the old woman's shaking hands and worn face told her more than words ever could. Her grandmother had lived a long, hard life, and it seemed the bill was finally coming due. The time when her grandmother watched over Kaine was ending. Sooner than either of them had feared, the positions would be reversed. Aww. The next morning, Kaine came to the side of her grandmother's bed and took her wrinkled hand. "Grandma, you're sick, and you need medicine. I'm going to the village." The old woman shook her head and tried to rise, but Kaine gently pushed her down. "It's all right," she said. "I'll be fine." Her grandmother fixed her with a gaze that could melt steel. After what seemed an eternity, she finally lowered her eyes and sighed. "Well, I don't like it, goddammit, but I guess I should quit being so stubborn and let you grow up." The old woman watched as Kaine strapped on her boots and made her way down the road to the village. Hours later, as an unseen sun made its way across a dark and rainy sky, she was still watching. Kaine moved at a brisk pace, checking her pockets every few minutes to make sure the money her grandmother gave her was still there. Every noise caused her to spin on her heels, making sure she wasn't being stalked by a shade, or worse, Demo and his gang. But she encountered neither tormentors nor shades, and Kaine finally found herself at the entrance to the village. The few adults she could see glanced sideways at her. They muttered at each other behind raised hands before slinking away in the shadows. Her heart racing, Kaine took a series of rapid, shallow breaths and tried to calm herself. "I have to prove myself. I have to help Grandma. I have to be strong." She chanted those words to herself over and over as she slowly made her way. Finally, her eyes settled on a rotund older woman who was angrily waving her arms in the air and telling anyone who would listen exactly what she thought of Kaine's presence. "Hey lady," said Kaine with a bravado she did not feel. Where's the apothecary?" The woman's flabby cheeks shook in bewildered anger. "How dare this thing speak to me?" they seemed to say. But Kaine saw that her eyes held a different emotion, fear. "Yeah, we're both scared, lady. Trust me on this one." "Which way?" Kaine repeated. The woman pointed at a small building to her right before hitching up her dress and stumbling off in the other direction. Kaine cringed, expecting a stone to come flying from the assembled crowd, but none came. Her mind was filled with a strange sense of pride as she made her way to the apothecary, but the new emotion had little time to take root, for as soon as she opened the door, she noticed a familiar customer at the counter. It was Demo. He'd clearly been sent here on some kind of family errand because his gang of followers was nowhere to be found. "Oh my god," he sputtered. What are you doing here, freak?" The insult was delivered without force, and Kaine happily ignored it. Stretching on tippy toes to see over the counter, she asked the shopkeeper for the medicine. "Ha!" barked Demo. "That old bitch finally keel over? Go to hell, Demo." The boy's eyes grew so wide they seemed ready to fall out of his head, but before he could let fly a comeback, or worse, a punch, the apothecary told them to knock it off before he kicked them out of the store. Demo slunked out of the shop, cursing Kaine under his breath. Once he was gone, she allowed herself to breathe once more, taking a brief tour of the shop while the owner prepared her medicine. Countless tiny bottles filled the cramped store, each with a label written in some incomprehensible language. An ocean of aromas assaulted her nose, creating a scent that was exotic but not altogether unpleasant. Seeing such a variety of supplies gave Kaine a sense of peace. Surely in a world so vast, there would be a place where she could call home. On the far wall behind the counter rested a portrait of a stunning young girl. The picture had once contained bright, vibrant colors, but time had worked its cruel magic, and they were beginning to fade. The beauty of the work, however, remained undiminished. "You like that picture?" Kaine turned to find the apothecary with a small vial of medicine in his hand. His eyes were gentle but sad, and they seemed to stare through her and into nothing as he spoke. "That's my daughter. I sketched it when she was just a little girl. She's been dead a long time now." Kaine didn't know how to respond. She just stared at the portrait and tried to come up with the right words. "Pictures are wonderful things," continued the shopkeeper. "They let the ones closest to you live on forever." He shook his head slightly, then looked down at Kaine and smiled, handing her the medicine. He reached into his sizable green apron and produced a handful of wax crayons. "You should have these. There's no one left that I wish to draw." Kaine took an instinctive step back, causing the shopkeeper's face to darken. "Yes, I've heard the rumors about you," he said. "It's a small village and word travels quickly. Between you and me, I'm not sure which of them to believe, but I also don't think they matter much. I know your grandmother, Kali, and I think the way she was driven out of this town is just deplorable." "Grandma's name is Kali?" thought Kaine suddenly. She was still mulling this new fact over in her mind as she reached out and gently took the crayons from the apothecary's hands. "Your grandmother is an old friend of mine," he said as Kaine scooted away yet again, "and I owe her much. I wager she would like it if you drew a picture of her. Yes, I think she would like that very much." Kaine muttered a quiet agreement, but inside her heart was bursting. Never before had a villager treated her with anything but complete contempt. It was a tiny, almost imperceptible step, but it was a step nonetheless, and with enough tiny steps, she might one day discover the rest of the world. When Kaine returned home, she found her grandmother asleep in her bed. Her feet were blackened and raw. Oh, she had the disease. even bleeding a bit in places, leading Kaine to think that she had been pacing around the room until exhaustion finally caught up with her. She placed the medicine by her grandmother's pillow and turned to leave, but found the old woman's hand clasped around her arm. "Back already, are you?" asked her grandmother with a yawn. "Come here, let me have a look at you." Grandma sat up and examined Kaine from head to toe. Finally satisfied that nothing terrible had befallen her grandchild, she leaned back and allowed herself to relax. "Well, how was it? Those bastards give you any trouble?" "It was kind of fun," said Kaine with a small smile. "No, seriously, it was." "Fun, eh?" asked her grandmother in a voice which implied she believed anything but. "Uh-huh, so anytime you need me to run an errand, just let me know." As she spoke, Kaine removed the crayons from her pocket. After a brief explanation of their source, she informed her grandmother that she was going to sketch her portrait. "A portrait of me? Ridiculous. No one wants to stare at a wrinkled old crone." "But Grandma, it'll make you live forever." "Or shit," said the grandmother, throwing back the sheets from her bed. "Living forever would just piss me off. Now put those crayons away and help with dinner." But Kaine would not relent, and in the end, Grandma found herself leaning against the wall of their house as if posing for a master artist. Kaine took up the crayons, eyed her subject carefully, and set to work. Just as her grandmother was about to nod off, Kaine finished the piece. After staring at it for a bit, she released it from her grip and let it slowly drift to the floor. "It's terrible. It doesn't look like you at all." "I'm sorry, Grandma. I thought these crayons would, make drawing easy or something." The old woman's eyes narrowed at her granddaughter's disappointment. "Let me be the judge of that," she said, ignoring the pain in her back and reaching for the paper. The sketch could have been a person's face. It also could have been a boulder, a lump of clay, or an incredibly misshapen loaf of bread, all rendered in a chaotic array of colors. The old woman stared at the picture for a long time, then slowly wheezed out a laugh. "Oh, Kaine," she said between laughter, "you truly are my blood. You're as clumsy as me, and I love it." "But, hush, I won't hear any more bull about how ugly you think it is. It came from the heart, and I'll treasure it always." True to her word, the old woman gave the picture a place of honor above the kitchen table. In the days that followed, Kaine would often catch her staring at the portrait with a strange smile on her face, an action she interpreted as silent, mocking laughter. A week later, Kaine could stand it no more and asked her grandmother to take the artwork down. "Posh," said the old woman. "I'll take this down when they roll me in my shroud." She pondered this for a bit, then turned to Kaine and dropped to one knee. "Listen to me, girl. Seeing this picture makes me happy in a way I've never felt before. And it makes me want to go on, so that someday you can feel the same happiness." It was a moment that burned itself in Kaine's memory, a perfect blend of pride and love and joy that came together to form a lifelong remembrance. Aww. At least she's using the crayons and not eating them, true. Hi, Grady Dragon. You think a Nier world could work in Kingdom Hearts? Yeah? Yeah. Thank you for the hydrate. We're noveling right now. I think I've said a couple times that this game gives me Kingdom Hearts vibes. She swore to never forget this moment, to never forget the old woman who made her place in this world possible. Time moves on, people and memories move in and out of a life like ghosts passing through a hall, but this moment will be different, Kaine swore, because I will remember it forever. Forever. Oh my god, more reading. Characters are much hotter though. Kaine listened to the sound. What, you don't find Riku attractive? Axel? That's about it. That's about all I got. No! Not even Axel! But he's so hot. Literally and figuratively. Got that red hair. Ugh. I love it. Kaine listened to the sound of crackling firewood and stared at the black object on her plate. She's been pushing it around the wooden disc for a good 10 minutes, ignoring the bemused stare of her grandmother. Cat with the anime hair? Fair. Finally, she summoned her courage and gave the object a brief sniff. A sharp, bitter scent flew up her nostrils and made its home there, causing her face to twist in disgust. "Grandma, I can't believe you want me to eat a bug." The old woman threw some more wood under the cooking pot and snorted. "It's no bug, you fool girl. It's a berry." "Why the hell would I be feeding you bugs?" "Yeah, well, it sure looks like a bug," said Kaine, "and I think it's burnt or something because it smells terrible." With that, Kaine held her nose and threw the berry in her mouth, chewing as little as possible. "Oh yeah, that's terrible, all right." "Why, you little brat," laughed the old woman. "Look at the sass on you. You've been spending too much time with me, and that's a fact." 5 years had passed since the moment when Kaine's grandmother saved her from the bullies. As is often the way with two stubborn people, the relationship had grown in fits and starts, but moved forward all the same. Meals that used to be somber affairs are now filled with laughter and hurled abuse in equal measure. Kaine could not remember a time where she had been happier. As the years went by, Kaine started to shoulder more and more of the daily responsibilities. Her grandmother's legs grew weaker by the day, and she could no longer do many of the chores she used to take for granted. And so this morning, Kaine found Kaine lacing up her work boots with a breakfast of burnt berry rolling through her tummy. "Where are you going today?" asked Grandma suddenly. Kaine looked up, surprised. The old woman rarely asked for specifics anymore. "Well, I was gonna check out the kelma trees and see if they were ripe. I thought we could make some jam or something. Oh, and I'm gonna go pick up some flagstones, so I need to take the wheelbarrow." "Flagstones? What in the hell for?" Kaine stared at her grandmother, then held out an arm and swept it around their home. Constructed mostly of cloth, rope, and rubble, the old place sagged like a boxer in the final round. "Grandma, a dying cat could chew through this house. I'm going to build a stone wall so we have some protection." The old woman laughed, exposing her toothless grin to the world. "Goddamn, girl, if a bunch of thieves want to ransack this old place, let them come. We got nothing worth stealing anyway." "I'm not worried about the thieves. I'm worried about shades. People saw one west of the village yesterday." The old woman tilted her head and stared at her granddaughter. "Well, shoot, I don't know why you have to do it today. We could worry about it some other—" "Grandma, no. If I don't go to the kelma trees, we won't eat tonight. You know that." A confused expression passed across the old woman's face, and for a moment she was a small child lost at a carnival. Yes, she said after a bit. "Yes, of course you're right. I'm sorry, Kaine. Lately it seems my mind is—" She didn't finish the thought, instead walking over to her nightstand and gently taking the wreath of lunar tears from the drawer. The flower petals had aged to a brilliant whiteness, and Kaine thought it was more beautiful now than the day she first received it. "You're gonna be a true woman soon," Grandma said as she placed the flowers in the girl's hair. "So that means less chatter about shades and building defensive walls and more talk about how beautiful you've become." Annoyed, Kaine reached up to remove the garland, but the look on her grandmother's face stopped her hand. "You're a beautiful thing," said the old woman, "and there ain't another like you in all the world. I'm very proud of you." "Okay, Grandma, that's enough goddamn compliments for one day." "Such a mouth on you! Where did that come from?" "Gee, I wonder." "I'll teach you to sass me, girl!" yelled Grandma. Suddenly, she lurched forward and grabbed Kaine by the ears, pulling her around the room with a crazed grin on her face. "Grandma!" yelled Kaine in a quake for "Grandma, stop it! What the hell?" The old woman stared at her and blinked, then slowly held her wrinkled hands out as if it was the first time she'd ever seen them. Oh, I don't know what happened there. I'm sorry, girl. Sometimes my mind just..." Kaine thought the look on her grandmother's face was the most heartbreaking thing she'd ever seen. "Listen," she began, "maybe I should stay home after all." "No, I won't have you stay here to keep an eye on an old codger like me. You go get your fruit and your wall and whatnot, and I'll be fine. And when you come back, I'll have a nice grasshopper dinner waiting for you." Kaine rolled her eyes and then kissed her grandma on the forehead and made ready to depart, trying desperately to ignore the worry that was gnawing at the walls of her heart. She's gonna come back and Grandma's gonna be dead. I need my glasses. My frickin' eyes hurt. Kaine could feel the old woman's eyes watching her as she moved down the path. Don't turn around, she told herself, but in the end the temptation was too great. She spun on her heel for one final look and saw a small, bent woman standing in front of a ramshackle hut with a sad expression on her face. God, she looked so old now. It's like the wind could reach down and just carry her away. Kaine worried about her grandmother all day, causing her work to suffer. With what little fruit she could collect was tossed carelessly into the wheelbarrow, and she only found a couple of stones before losing interest in the project. Finally, as dusk approached, she decided to call it a day. Cursing herself for the lack of focus, Kaine pushed the nearly empty wheelbarrow back down the path. As she crested the final hill, she suddenly froze in place. The wheelbarrow fell from her fingers and collapsed on its side, sending a few pieces of wrinkled brown fruit rolling down the hill. Her gaze was transfixed by a thick black cloud that hovered just ahead, tracing its path with a finger. Kaine suddenly felt her stomach knot in on itself. No, oh gods, no. Her grandmother's house was ablaze, the flames licking up as if trying to touch the sky itself. Grandma? Grandma! Kaine ran then, faster than she had ever moved in her life. Once she tripped on a stone and went sprawling into the rocky ground, and she leapt to her feet and continued running, unmindful of the blood that spilled from her wounded hands and knees. As she got closer and closer, Kaine's man began to race in time with her footfalls. It's too dark, not just fire. Can't be fire, too much smoke. Gotta save her, gotta save her. She burst into the front yard and came to a sudden halt, her worst suspicion confirmed. The smoke was from the fire was mingling with the thick, inky blackness of an enormous shade. The massive creature supported itself on 3 twisted feet and achieved balance through means of a large armored tail. Scales, horns, and claws sprouted from its body in random chaotic pattern, giving it the appearance of a lizard designed by some insane god. That's the one we killed! Seeing Kaine, it let out a roar and flicked its tail, sending small whirlwinds spinning around the yard. For a moment, the creature retreated into a shimmering, inky blackness, as if her mind was unable to comprehend that such a thing could actually exist. But then the smell hit her, a blend of rotted meat and excrement, and the horror became real once more. The creature bellowed again, and this time Kaine responded with a scream of her own. Alright, you bastard, she thought, as her scream echoed off the high cliffs around them. It's you or me, let's go. Can we not with the dying and fire, please? I don't control this, I'm so sorry. The shade eyed Kaine with bemused interest, then it began looking from her to the house and back again, as if urging her to look at the destruction it had so gleefully wrought. With dread building in her heart, Kaine glanced towards the house. Through the smoke and flame, she spotted a small figure struggling to escape the ruins. Grandma! At the sound of her voice, the old woman began waving frantically. She's alive, thought Kaine, alive! Kaine's legs sprang to life as she raced across the yard towards the flaming wreckage of the house. Before she could advance more than a few steps, the shade opened its mouth and let out a roar powerful enough to uproot trees and send them flying. The blast sent Kaine tumbling through the air before smashing her against the rocky earth. Stars danced in front of her eyes as she tried to remember how her legs worked. What do you mean you didn't write this? No, I didn't. Get up! Get up! Get up! Get up! Get up! Get up now! As Kaine struggled to her feet, the shade stomped towards the house and pinned her grandmother to the ground with the tip of a claw. The old woman struggled to move the claw from her stomach, but she might as well have been pushing a mountain. She coughed briefly, sending a small spray of blood into the air, then collapsed to the ground, her energy spent. Kaine lurched to her feet, only to fall back to the earth with a gasp. Her ankles were on fire. One or both of them were surely broken. Ignoring the pain that screamed through her body, she began dragging herself across the ground, leaving a drunken trail of dust and blood in her wake. Grandma, hold on. Just a little longer. Her grandmother's face was turning blue, her eyes rolling back until only the whites were exposed. Kaine pulled herself across the ground with maddening slowness, the distance seeming to increase with every second that passed. The shade glanced between the two women and flicked out its tongue, its giant mouth turning up at the corners, short panting breaths belched from somewhere deep inside its core. Bastard, laughing at us. She had no idea how such a mindless creature could experience emotion, but there could be no doubt that the shade was taking joy in their suffering. Yeah, I see your plan. The shade moved its claw slightly, allowing Grandma to breathe again. It was clearly keeping her alive, only to snuff out the life when Kaine was close enough to touch her. I'm gonna kill this bastard. Summoning all her strength, Kaine rose to her feet. There was a sickening snap of her right ankle as her foot twisted backwards, and she forced it from her mind and began to hobble towards the monster. Pulling a small knife from her pouch at her waist, she leapt on the foot that pinned her grandma and plunged the weapon deep. Give her back, she screamed. Give her back to me! It was like stabbing a rock. After a few swipes, the knife broke at the hilt with a dull snap. The shade panted laughter again, then raised its tail and sent it rushing through the air towards the young girl that was latched to its foot. Kaine never had a chance. The tail struck her square in the chest and sent her crashing into the burning wreckage of the home. As she lay on the ground with blood pouring from multiple wounds, a small, weak voice spoke up. Kaine? Kaine's vision blurred as she forced herself to focus on the sound. Finally, her eyes cleared enough for her to make out her grandmother's hands reaching out for her through the smoke. Grandma? Kaine, you gotta run. You can't best this one. Kaine grabbed the hands and held on with all of her strength. Grandma, come on, we have to go. The old woman coughed loudly. One of her hands, slick with blood, slipped from Kaine's grasp and thumped to the ground below. Grandma, no! No! I said run, goddammit. You have to live. You have to get through. The thought would stay forever unfinished. Before she could say another word, the shade's clawed foot descended, smashing through the remains of the roof and down upon the shattered figure of the old woman. Blood oozed from the gaps in the creature's toes as a terrible putrid smell assaulted Kaine's nose once again. This is very graphic. I'm so sorry. She stared at the foot, dumbfounded, convinced that what she was seeing could not possibly be real. When the creature finally lifted its appendage, all that remained underneath was a twisted, unrecognizable mass of rubble and red. Her grandmother was gone. Kaine blinked, trying to feel the hands which had been in hers just a moment before. For a fleeting instant, she could remember the warmth of that embrace, the trembling of the fingers, but then the sensation drifted away on the breeze and was gone. Memories flashed through Kaine's mind, one after the other, faster and faster, until they became a meaningless jangle of noise. Kaine screamed then, a thunderous sound that echoed off the cliffs and seemed to roll away forever. The shade eased forward, black ichor pouring from its mouth and dissolving into smoke on the ground below. The earth shook with every step as it crept towards its prey. Kaine's body slowly rose as if controlled by a mad puppet master. Her arms and legs were bent at impossible angles. Her head lolled dangerously to the side, yet somehow she managed to stand. Staring at the shade, her eyes began to glow with a deep red fire. The creature, so confident just moments before, took a slow, hesitant step back, trying to discern if this broken human could possibly pose a threat. Kaine seized the moment, laughing like a madwoman. She leapt into the air and plunged the shattered hilt of the knife deep into the leg of the shade. The shade shook Kaine off like a fly, sending her crashing to the earth once again. Her chest rose and fell slowly, as if a great weight was resting on it. Moist sounds of pain echoed through her mind. Something warm and thick oozed from her ears. Is that blood? Think it is. Think I'm bleeding to death. No, can't die. Grandma told me to live. Deep inside Kaine's mind, something finally broke. The sound, the pain, the smoke and flames, all of it faded away until all that remained was a single incantation repeated over and over again. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it! Kill it now! As the spark that was Kaine slowly began to flicker and die, she felt her desire to kill and her desire to live blend into one. The distance between heartbeats grew longer and longer and longer. Oh my god. We back!
The beast approaches.
Vice!
I know.
Emil! Holy tits! We have to fight you again? Alright.
What anger this creature must have. How did it even survive these past 5 years?
I'm not gonna let this happen again. It dies today.
My sword is lighter. It's not the blade, but the skill of the user. Strike it down.
Come on. Ugh. Yeah, big you. Don't like him. No, Maury! No! Bitch! You know I'm sexy. Ugh, don't call, just text me. Bitches slow can't get on my speed. They stare cause they know I'm the ITGIRL. You know I am that girl. Thank you for the hydrate. Get wrecked. Again! Gently, weakly, softly. The shade, sure that its tormentor was dead, turned and stomped off towards the horizon, stopping along the way to bellow one final roar. Who is the kid with the strange mask? The skeleton guy? That's Emil. Couldn't kill it. Shamed beyond imagining, Kaine tried to turn her head to the side, but only succeeded in coughing up a huge gout of blood. It was getting difficult to see, and only after a moment of fierce concentration did she realize her left eye was gone. Laughing to herself, she turned her remaining eye to the ruins of her home and noticed a ragged stump of arm resting a few feet away. Yeah, that's mine, she thought with a mad giggle. This is gonna make clapping a real bitch. Huh, cried a sudden voice from the depths of her mind. Finally gonna die, are ya? Well, you had it coming. Go to hell, Demo, she thought at the unseen assailant. Go to hell before I pluck out your eyes and feed them to a dog. The voice of her childhood terror evaporated into smoke, only to be replaced by another, more recent voice. Hold still, said the apothecary, materializing from the ruins like a ghost. I want to draw you. That way you can live forever. No, stop. Don't want to live forever. Want to die right here. I see, he said quietly. Well, if that's what you want. The spectral shopkeeper fluttered in and out of existence for a moment, then produced a piece of paper and sketched it quickly. After a few seconds, he turned the page to Kaine and smiled. Since you rejected my offer, I decided to draw someone else. It was a picture of her grandmother, real as life. Kaine opened her mouth to thank the man, but stopped as the picture began to blacken in the middle. Before she could say anything, dozens of multi-legged insects began to swarm around the image, tearing at it with sharpened pincers. No, stop, no, don't hurt that picture. Kaine reached out with her remaining arm and waved futilely at the air. To her surprise, the insects fell off the picture and to the ground below, where they vanished into tiny black tendrils of smoke. Relieved, Kaine turned her good eye back to the picture, only to open her mouth in a silent scream. The sketch now showed her grandmother as she truly was, a smashed, unrecognizable lump of nothing. The apothecary smiled, then broke into a jolly dance. See that? He cried as he danced his jig. It's perfect now. She looks just like you. Ha-cha-cha-cha. I hate this. I look like that? Oh god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Drowning in despair, Kaine laid her head back in the mud and smoke of her ruined house and waited for the end to come. But just before she let everything go, an unfamiliar voice began whispering in her ear. Ain't you got a wish, sunshine? The voice was vulgar and fierce at the same time, as if insanity had somehow found a way to take form. Kaine wanted to scream as the voice crawled under her skin and her lungs refused to work. But her okay, sorry. I've been reading too much. Now I'm losing it. You know, a wish, like a prayer or something? Why don't you get on your knees and start praying to heaven? Please, invisible man in the sky, save me! Save me! Ka-ha-ha-ha-ha! Kaine finally resorted to shouting at the voice with her mind. I don't make wishes, they don't come true for me. I'm a curse, a freak. I should be left to die. The other voices boomed in her ears. Oh ha ha ha, oh god, you are the best. Kaine glanced down and saw a black tiny substance oozing from her legs. She tried to brush it away, but her remaining arm would no longer respond. The substance slowly crept around her feet and then began moving up towards the rest of her body. Is this death? Is this what it's like? Or is my mind just losing itself? She could feel the slime oozing upwards, feel the hot, searing pain it left in its wake. Whatever else might be happening, she was still alive and this was real. Come on, said the voice, let it go. Kaine tried to ignore the voice and concentrate on the pain, but the newcomer would have none of it. Don't ignore me, sunshine. You're ready to give up, ready to die, so why not let me have it? Have what? Your body. Come on, give it to me. Give it to me. I want to stand on the ground, feel the rain, taste the wind. The voice paused as if licking its lips. When it resumed, it was filled with mad, unabated joy. And I want to take your hands and use them to choke the goddamn life out of people. I want to tear out their throats and bathe in the blood, just like before. In response, Kaine shifted her head and vomited. The warmth of it crept down her front and mingled with the pain of the encroaching black ooze. Are you a shade? Haha, yeah, maybe, what of it? The slime reached her face, crept up past her nose, and slowly oozed into the socket of her missing eye. The moment it touched her brain, Kaine was struck with the most powerful sensation she'd ever felt in her life. It was ecstasy. She wanted to scream with delight, but all she could manage was a small whimpered moan. Feels good, doesn't it? Asked the voice with a chuckle. Yeah, what can I say? I know how to please the ladies. That's so cringe. Now give me the body. Come on, give me the body and I'll give you more of this feeling. It's a fair trade. A black lump began to protrude from Kaine's side as she watched it grew longer and thicker, eventually taking the form of her missing arm. I can see better, she thought. My eye must be growing back too. The slime reached up to envelop the rest of her face, but she managed to brush it away. Stop, she whispered, marveling at how she had regained her voice. Stop. The black ooze hesitated as it considered this request, then quickly shimmered down her body before disappearing in a cloud of smoke. Oh, what the hell, Sunshine, screamed the voice. We had a deal. I thought you wanted to die. Grandma said, can't die yet. A brief image of her grandmother, bloodied and broken, flashed before her eyes. She saw the shade that killed her and heard its mocking laughter, then closed her eyes and forced the image from her mind. Her whole body was quaking with rage. When she opened her eyes again, they burned bright red. That thing took my grandmother. I have to kill it before I die. Kaine glanced down and saw a mysterious pattern. The pattern of the shades burned itself into her left arm. Well, I'll be damned, said the voice cheerfully. Look at that, Sunshine. I think you and me are going to be good friends now. Kaine stared intently at her arm. The more emotional she felt, the more the letters seemed ready to puncture her skin and began infecting the rest of her body. The arm clearly had a will of its own now. Stop. Gotta stop. Holding her left arm in her right, Kaine took a deep breath and tried to calm herself. Come on, don't fight it, pleaded the voice. Hate's my favorite dish and I'm hungry. Let it go. Feel the anger. Burn with the fire of revenge. Thirst for blood. Go out there and... Shut up and get the hell out of my body. Your body? Oh, that's rich, Sunshine. Real rich. Look, why don't you just up and die so I can have this body all to myself? What do you say? I bet those buddies of yours in the area would love to see you dead. Kaine grabbed a nearby shard of glass and tried to saw off the shade-infected portion of her side. Before she could, her darkened left arm grabbed her right wrist, crushing it. Kaine screamed and grabbed the shard as the sound of bone crunching on bone filled the air. Stupid idiot girl, you're possessed now, Sunshine, and there ain't no going back. The voice laughed again, a loud, long wail that seemed to go on without end. Possessed, whispered Kaine. Yeah, possessed. You and me, you got what we might call a timeshare agreement. Remember how folks used to think you were a freak? Well, wait till they get a load of you now. Kaine looked up, tears in her eyes. The sky seemed smaller somehow, darker. Is it because of that shade? Is this how they see the world? So, listen, purred the voice. I know this whole possession thing seems a bit sudden, but it ain't all bad. There's plenty in it for you, too. I'm a very powerful creature, Sunshine, and now that power belongs to you. You got enemies, people you want to kill? I can make that happen. That little fat kid who kept kicking on you, that big old shade that squashed your granny, will wrap them up in their own assholes. No more abuse for you, Sunshine. No more pain. Wait, said Kaine. You're a shade. Why would you help me kill another shade? What, you think I'm some kind of racist? Some killing snob? I don't give a goddamn who you murder, honey pants. I just want a drink from the well. Kaine considered this as she struggled to her feet, the power of the shade coursing through her. The smoke from her house was drifting away with the wind. She enjoyed the way the cool evening breeze felt on her new left arm. After a long pause, the voice spoke up again. So, how about it? You and me, we could have some good times together. Look, I'll even take care of the bloody part if you don't want to. Fuck off, asshole, muttered Kaine. I'll handle the killing. Yeah, screamed the voice. Look at you go! Oh, Sunshine, we're gonna have so much fun! So listen, my name's Tyron, and if you ever need me, I'll just be hanging out in this piece of meat you call a heart. Now get to it. The more you kill, the more your heart turns rotten and sour, and I like rotten and sour. Kaine found herself nodding at the voice. Yeah, she said. Yeah, I think this could work. I'm gonna find that shade and I'm gonna strangle it with its own guts. And when I'm done, I'm gonna do the same to you, Tyron. Count on it. Ha! Laughed Tyron. I've shit bigger than you, so good luck with that. Oh, and hey, one more thing. Right now, you and me are sharing this body, but if you ever run out of hate, if you ever, go soft, then I'm gonna take over everything. So keep on killing, Sunshine, and watch your back. The voice grew fainter and gradually faded away. So that's why she probably left Nier, because she didn't want to be all sentimental and shit. And Tyron so far away. Fading to somewhere deep inside Kaine herself. Kaine waited until she was sure the voice was gone, then waved her new left arm around a few times. It feels perfectly normal, she thought. It feels like mine. Desperately, she began poking and prodding at the new limb, determined to find something wrong with it. She didn't want it to feel normal. That would mean the creature inside her had already won. I'm not a shade. I am Kaine. Repeating this mantra in her mind, she slowly began digging through the rubble of her house, being careful to ignore a certain red-stained spot in the corner. Finally, after what seemed like an eternity of heartbreaking work, she found what she was looking for. It was the wreath of lunar tears. Though it had been through hell and back, the garland's petals were bright as ever. Kaine started to place it in her hair, then slowly lowered the wreath and stared at it. I'm sorry, Grandma. I'm so sorry. But I don't deserve to wear this anymore. I have been shamed! Wolfman, please! I'm possessed, corrupted, a freak. And this time, I don't think there's any going back. Holding the flowers to her heart, Kaine fell to the ground and sobbed. As night gradually lightened to dawn and the people of the area arose to their daily lives, she remained in that position, as if tears could somehow wash away the horror that now infected her world.
Alive.
Damn.
Stay alive. Stay alive.
Grandma.
Kaine, you gotta live. You gotta come back to us.
Flashbang! Hello.
Oh, hey.
That's why her leg and her arm are wrapped up.
Emil, you were the one calling me, weren't you?
You still recognize me?
Of course. I knew you right away.
Thank you, Kaine.
Welcome back, Kaine.
Wow, you grew up. So, how long has it been?
5 years.
Shit. That's a long time. Any luck with Yona?
We are still no closer to finding her. We need a way to locate the Shadow Lord.
By the way, this is for you.
Is that a lunar tear?
It's not as good as your grandmother's, but I tried.
No, it's great. Thank you.
Kaine waking from her long petrified sleep. Emil's unflagging kindness. Our reunion was a happy one, and we let it wash over us like rain. That is, until Devila and Popola had to go and ruin it all.
Cue to the ending we just got. Nope, we're here.
Are you kidding me? You can't be serious.
Please try to understand. People are tired and scared, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry you have to bear the brunt of that.
This is crap, and you know it.
It's okay. We can sleep outside.
No one's sleeping outside. You and Kaine saved this village. And now they want to run you out?
People are afraid of us. And really, I understand. I mean, look at me. As long as you're still with us, I can deal with it. Right, Kaine?
I'm used to sleeping outside.
But...
We'll see you later.
Sorry about this.
So are we playing as Kaine now?
What is the matter?
Kaine always sleeps outside. I never thought about that until just now. Never even occurred to me. Damn it.
We should turn in.
I didn't get much sleep that night. For the first time in my life, I hated Devila. For the first time in my life, I doubted Popola. But those feelings are pointless in the end. They said and did what they did for the sake of the village. protect it from the horror of the Shades. Really, how can I blame Devila and Popola? In the end, I'm just as bad. Because I never once stopped to think about Kaine and Emil's situation myself. I should apologize to Kaine and Emil, but what good would that even do?
I got a fire going, Kaine.
Wait, is that...
Campfires are weird. I'm so happy to get to talk to you again, Kaine.
Yeah, me too.
I tried everything I could think of to save you, you know. I polished you with a special cloth. I poured warm water over you.
Wait, you poured water on me?
Whoops, sorry. Just made you shiny, I think is what he said.
Hey, Emil. Thanks for saving me.
I guess you noticed how I look different now.
Imagine, Spence.
I'm sorry, Emil. I'm sorry for all of it.
Well, I mean, this new form isn't all bad, you know? At least I can look at you when we talk, right?
He is the
so
sweetest.
why don't you tell me something about yourself?
I'm not very interesting. Sorry.
Come on, I just want to know you better. Please?
Fine. This all happened when I was a kid. Before the whole shade possession thing. My body is... different. And when the villagers found out about it, they started treating me like a freak. But one person, my grandmother, accepted me just as I was.
Respectfully.
No matter how bad things got, she gave me the strength to keep going.
She's really special to you, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, hey! That gives me an idea. Since we cured your petrification, we should start looking for a way to cure your possession in my body. I know we can do it if we all work together.
Aww.
Heck, it'll probably be super easy.
Let me guess. More warm water?
Okay, can we just forget I told you about that?
Aw, they're sweet.
Sleep well?
Sure.
And yet your red eyes tell a different tale. Don't be so hard on yourself, lad.
I need to go see Devila and Popola.
Very well.
Oh, we're back.
What might that be?
It's Mom's diary.
I have not heard you speak much about your mother.
She got the Black Scrawl and died when I was little.
My apologies for bringing it up.
It's all right. I can barely remember her face anymore. This is the only thing I have left of her. Reading it helps remind me of when we were still a family.
I see.
But the final entries get a little strange.
In what way?
Well, here, take a look.
It's in a book. Reading Rainbow. No mech. They gotcha. It's just more reading.
Say there. Can you not hear me?
Okay. Okay.
Why are you standing about like a slack-jawed ninny?
Sorry. Felt like I was dreaming or something.
What?
Sleeping on one's feet is quite the talent indeed. Come now. There's the door.
Right. Let's go.
Right, let's go. Is that Daddy Nier? Oh, maybe. Is that Daddy Nier? Is Fleur... Busa left. Fleur, are you still here? I don't even know where I'm going, dude. I don't know where I'm fucking going. Okay, leave. Okay, I saw that it was like an extra thing I unlocked. We're not doing this right now. I'll do it first thing on Wednesday. How about that? Because I think I'm gonna wrap it up because my head hurts. Wah.
My word.
Something wrong?
I feel as if I've just awoken from a most unpleasant dream.
I know what you mean. That happens to me whenever I read it.
Should we just do it? I don't know. Okay. Yeah, everybody feel like poop. Because I remember it said that, it said that, once I beat the diary thing, I'll get something else. Motherfucking Christmas cookies! Ayo! Epic as fuck. We done. Yeah, me too. I'm okay. We'll do more on Wednesday. And then depending on how I'm feeling in terms of like in between doing Danganronpa stuff, I may sprinkle in a Nier stream here and there in December so we don't get too behind. Danganronpa. Yeah. The one and only. Let's find a raid. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I appreciate it, guys. I know you will do. I know. Muse is still going. Thanks for stream. Thanks for being here, Mag. It was nice for my sicky self. I hope you feel better, bestie. I honestly don't even feel like reading today, if that's okay. Okay with you guys. Yes, ma'am. Thank you anyway, Spence. I don't think we're gonna raid though. I think we're just gonna... Got a random ass TikTok message to my WhatsApp? What? How is that possible? Yeah, block. No thanks. No thanks. It me? Oh, it's just Mac, dude. It's just Mac. Was it a good TikTok? Sliding in your DMs. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, we'll play more on Wednesday. I'll also all Nier replicant weapons. I'm gonna need this. Said Busa. 33 weapons to find. But across both halves of the game. Three of Nier Replicant's endings, C, D, and E, require you to collect all 33 weapons. Bah! But what if I missed them already? Like, I definitely didn't buy all the weapons. I guess I'll check. Stream. Could go for some Wendy's right now. Pick some up on your way to your sister's. Too late for D's nuts to go through my mouth. Whoa, dude. Watch your wording there. Watch your wording there, bestie. Watch your wording. Yeah, what? Oh, it's on Wednesday. Okay. That's the Wendy's joke. Okay. Alright. Alright, I love you all. See you on Wednesday. I hope tomorrow's a better day for everyone. And, yes, I'll see you Wednesday. I have therapy on Wednesday. I don't remember what time. Hold on. It's at 12:45, so yeah, I'll be here at 3. I love you, Mac. I love you, Dude. I love you, Spans. Thank you, everybody who popped in today. Mental health. Hate it here. Anyways, I love you all so much. I hope you all have good EP time, and you have a good Tuesday and a good Wednesday. And I'll see you Wednesday in the afternoon. I will play more Nier, and that's it. We're gonna go weapon hunting. We're gonna do the mom's diary, and we're gonna go weapon hunting as much as we can. I love you all. Take care. Stay safe. Be kind to yourself and everyone that you meet. You never know what someone's going through. And I'll see you soon. Mwah. Bye.